Welcome to WinSouls TV. This is your host, Jeff Thomas, and we have a good message for you guys today. It is coming out of Genesis 19:26, and then we also have Isaiah 43:18 through 19. Now, let us go into Genesis 19:26. But Lot's wife looked back. Now, of course, everybody knows the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. The angel was destroying, the city. And, they're running out of there. They're trying to get out of there. And Lot's wife, the angel told them, hey, look, do not look back because I'm about to get the smack down over here. And she turned around and she turned into a pillar of salt. And so it says, but Lot's wife looked back and she became a pillar of salt. Now, there are times in our life where, and Satan will begin to use these as tools. There are times in our lives where a specific thing will happen. I see it a lot in relationships, especially, it's even happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people. But the thing is, we will have somebody that's really toxic in our life. We'll have somebody that's really toxic in our life, and we're trying to move toward the fullness and the full identity of Christ and get closer and closer with Christ. But the person that we are with is literally trying to pull us back simply because they don't want to go in that place. They don't want to go to that place. They're content, just watching TV all day long, not spending any time with God, not doing anything, and it's just kind of like that. Their passion is in other places, everywhere else but God, and you make them feel uncomfortable simply because it feels like you're trying to drag them along in the relationship. Well, let's go to church, let's go do this, let's go spend time with God. I just want to be in the presence of God, and they just like, I don't want to go. I'm content living in this carnal nature, living, just haphazardly, and just going to church and having the title of a Christian is fine for me. I don't necessarily have that passion that you have. And so a lot of the times, we'll end up having to make that hard decision, and it ends in a breakup. Well, some of us will dwell in the past and we'll begin to look back, and sometimes we'll see things on Facebook. We'll look on Facebook and it's just like, oh, there was somebody else now, and this, that, and the other. And I don't even like social media, but I noticed that a lot of people use social media as like a snooping tool and all of this crap. But what I'm saying is that we'll begin to look back. And when you take your focus off of the things that the Lord is trying to bring you into, then naturally it's now become a tool. It's now become a tool for Satan, because now you've taken your focus off of the place that he's told you to go, and now you're looking back in the direction of the situation that he just brought you out of. Let me read something to you. It says in Isaiah 43:18 through 19, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Basically, it just seems like he's making a way out of no way, and all of the things that the Lord has been teaching you on and blessing you with. Now, all of those things are coming to fruition. All you had to do was just let go of the past baggage, the very thing that was chaining your feet and stopping you from moving in the direction that the Lord would have you move in. But guess what? Now we just turn back. And we looking back, trying to find out, well, what's going on with him? Well, or what's going on with her? Looking back will keep you in that place. Looking back will make you stagnant. And looking back, now my back is to God versus my back being to the situation, which is where it should be. My focus is on God, not on the situation. And when you do that, you begin to move into the fullness of Christ. You begin to move into the stature of Christ. You begin to move in that identity of Christ. And people will see you and they see Christ on you, but they don't know that it's Christ. But guess what? Now you have an opportunity to tell them. So dwelling on things of the past keeps you from moving in that place that the Lord would have you move. And Satan loves that. Why? Because now you kept your focus. Now your focus is on that individual. So now not only has your focus dwindled, but now he can use that situation. He can infiltrate that situation to not only keep you there, but to debilitate you for the rest of your life. He will keep you there if he can, and if you allow him to. And he wants nothing more for you to not move into the things that the Lord has for you. Because you are wonderfully made. And don't let anybody else tell you any different. And if they do, that ain't nothing but Satan. So keep your gaze on God. Continue moving forward. And if anybody gets in your way, bring that person to God, but continue going forward. No matter what. We have to keep going forward. We got to keep going and pressing toward the mark of the high call. We can't stop. There is no slowing down. We're already in the end times. We got to keep going. If you turn back, there's a chance that you may never have another opportunity. It's just that serious. It's just that serious. Tomorrow isn't promised. We got to keep going. You guys be blessed.